Well, hey there, YouTube. It's Petey, and I was just watching an excellent video, DIY Germanium Fuzzface Rangemaster Hybrid. This is a guy, heavy metal ATC. He calls himself Clementine, and I really enjoy his channel. We're buddies, and so occasionally I do get mentioned in his videos if it's relevant. He runs a pretty tight ship, and he does no-nonsense videos. It does interject a sense of humor, and his character and his personality comes through, which is why I enjoy his channel, is because he's the type of person that I really enjoy. He's a good guy. He works hard, he's creative, he's inventive, and that inspires me. Then you have someone like Randy Haney, okay? So this is the video is called Snack Time for Petey. So I do these snack time videos. This one is beet chip and memon. It's beet chips, okay? These are beet chips that my wife found in the dumpster. Memon is a lemonade that I make. I make this memon lemonade, and I call it memon because I do a lot of baby talk to my cat. It's Daddy's memon because he wants to smell everything. So when I let him smell my lemonade, I tell him it's just Daddy's memon, and then he knows that he doesn't want to smell it because the smell of the lemon is offensive to his sensitive palate. So this Randy Haney comes in and he says, "Hi Petey, I'll title this comment." Okay, and so this is red flag number one that you're dealing with someone who's completely out of their fucking mind. You need to title your comment, okay? You're titling your comment, and he's doing full paragraph and punctual, like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, seriously, dude? You're doing spaced out punctuation and sentences. Hey Petey, and he's got all this punctuation. Look at how proper his punctuation is. Hey Petey, I'll title this comment "Picking Off the Bone." What? What the fuck are you talking about, Randy? I just watched an older video of yours. Yeah, it's almost 3 years old, dude. And you comment on a snack time video. Okay? The comments are shut off on that video because I don't want fucking people discussing that. And I didn't make a video about full tone closing. I guess I will. I'm gonna make a video about full tone closing. And I'm gonna talk about how I feel about these types of companies, because anybody that charges way more than they should for a simple circuit doesn't deserve the respect that they're getting from the industry. Even people like Brian Wampler. I mean, I know Brian Wampler has given a lot back, and people tend to like the guy because he's real honest. Look at how much he's charging you for his product. That's the problem that I have with Brian Wampler. And maybe I don't understand what it takes to be alive in 2022 to go and pay $12 for a fucking cup of coffee. So I'm not the person to judge, because I'm eating beet chips that come from a dumpster and making my own lemonade. So, picking off the bone. I just watched an older video of yours, boycott full tone. I was just looking to checking to see the price jump on full tone products. So you're smart because you can predict the market is going to go up because this company just announced they went out of business. How much money some jerk off will try to sell what the typical moron guitar player would pay. So this guy, he's up here. We're all down here. We're typical morons. Randy Haney, he's got it all figured out. Everyone else is jerk offs. They're all fucking morons. What they would pay for full tone pedals. I gotta admit, he makes a good point there, because if you know what's in these circuits, why you would pay $300 plus for a 15 parts count or less circuit like what this guy builds here. This guy builds one right here. not how much they would pay now that the Full Tone plant is closing. But I digress. Okay, another complete jerk off, just demonstrating how much of a tool this guy is. The point of my comment is, until today, I was oblivious to Mike Fuller protest riot comments. In fact, I was oblivious to Mike Fuller. I endeavor to avoid people trying to tell me what to think on Facebook and Twitter, etc. Oh, do you? Do you? Yeah, okay. Because the rest of us, we need people. We need Facebook to tell us what to think. We're all that dumb, Randy Haney. Now the tip of my comment. YouTube creators like yourself that create a video and post it, then turn off the comments for said video, neither deserve viewers, subscribers, or comments at all. I block toast channels and advise everyone who might ask, oh yeah, hey, have you heard of that Petey Two Finger YouTube channel? Should I subscribe to that, Randy Haney? Because you're sitting up there on your pedestal. Maybe you can tell me, am I wasting my time over here too? So he blocks all toast channels and advise anyone who might ask to do the same. Sorry for the long diatribe. So this is all passive aggressive. Like this guy is fucking completely nuts. But I thought some backstory was necessary. I think a period, a full stop period, punctuation mark would have been necessary. So long, PD Duo Digits. Love them comments. Now, I got to tell you, my entire channel had the comments shut off for a few years. And the reason for that was because I was getting trolled by a group of cyberbullies. They were just, I don't really want to go on and give these guys any traction because I know that they probably still watching my channel. I'll just say that if you go for a period of years and anything you upload gets automatically thumbed down by like the same number of people, and then you start snooping around at these people because they do leave comments. You start snooping around and seeing the stench of hi Dave making these little comments and finding these people, and then they're all completely out of their minds. They're all stalking each other. Anytime any one of these guys gets on your channel, you'll get 5 thumbs down on every video you ever post. It's just to them they say that's just part of it. The one guy, he had a guy in a Batman mask shredding on the guitar, claiming it was him. So he downloaded someone else's video of a guy in a Batman mask playing the guitar really well, and then he puts it up like, oh, this is him. These are all guys that they're trading. They're looking for that Aria Pro 2 guitar from the 80s so they can get that, and then they think they'll play like Randy Rhoads. These guys they're just not the type of guitar players that I want to have anything to do with. They make me ashamed that I play the instrument because all they do is they try to they make accusations that everyone on the internet who has a guitar channel is a pedophile. Okay, that's the first thing they do. They're like, this guy's a pedo, and they're calling him out. Then they try to get your address. Then they're trying to SWAT team you. It's all this typical internet drama, and all I want to do here is what I do, which is document my life, my little stupid projects, my little stupid music, and share that with people who are like-minded. Maybe they could be inspired. Like, hey, if this guy, he's missing 2 fingers, he makes this music, he does this projects, why couldn't I do the same thing? And then they would be inspired and they could find themselves in a position where they have an incredibly rewarding hobby and they feel good about themselves. So that should explain me, okay? And yeah, of course, Randy, you do love them comments because the only reason you signed up for a YouTube account was to comment because you don't have a single video. Okay? So coming on my latest video, which this is something that happens from time to time. People want Acid Casualties videos. They think that there's like hundreds of thousands of rock stars that took too much acid and flipped out. Really, there's only about 6 or 7 of them whose stories are worth telling, okay? And I've told all those stories. So people will show up on my latest video, which happens to be something stupid like snack time or whatever it may be. Me sitting here running my mouth. It's not a produced video. I make all kinds of different videos. Oftentimes, if you see me sitting here, that means you shouldn't watch it. It's going to be a waste of time. I'm killing time. I'm telling people who might care or who don't mind wasting time on my channel what's new in my life, what my plans are, what I'm working towards, what I've worked on. I don't make fully produced videos like this guy does anymore because I don't care. I know I'm going to go to all that work for nothing. That's the point that I've come to. Hopefully Heavy Metal ATC, that won't be his fate. He'll end up with a huge amount of subscribers and a huge amount of views and people commenting, and he can run a healthy channel. I didn't, okay? Nobody watched my stuff. I got attacked by people. People were nasty in the comment section to me, and then the trolls came, okay? And they were attacking me, and it was every time I put up a video, it was instantly 5 thumbs down, and I snuck around and I saw what these guys were doing. They were taking my videos, downloading them, and then editing my speech, editing words out to make me say funny stuff, and re-uploading that to another channel. So at that point, I had to do something. I mean, you would too, if you were being harassed by a group of people. And like my intent, I never intended to be the next big, like, oh, I'm gonna have this guitar channel. I wanted to just a place where I could upload this stuff and not worry about storing it on hard drives that I garbage picked, because they die. You get what I'm saying? That's why I have a YouTube channel, and I never thought it never dawned on me or dreamed that anyone would want to watch this shit. I make it for myself, okay? So, Randy, dude, I could give a flying frog's hair what you think, okay? Saying so long, like I'm going to be so heartbroken that one of the 12 people that watches this it's only going to be 11 now. Like, dude, get over yourself, Randy Haney. Please, please, please give it a rest. And like now I'm like, do I even waste my time making a Full Tone video? Full Tone went out of business. They were a company that charged exorbitant prices for really simple circuits, but they were really good circuits. They were really good sounding circuits. And he worked with a lot of really famous guitar players. So Mike Fuller, his company had a really good reputation. They were one of the first boutique companies. So I don't know why he's all mad. I'm detecting a theme that this guy wants a bunch of Full Tone gear, that he's drank the Kool-Aid, that he's upset because the stuff it's going to be even more expensive now. So, Randy, I think you need to take a look in the mirror, because I think you've drank the Kool-Aid, and that something handmade by a guy like this or handmade by a guy like me, something that I would sell for basically a little over cost, that you could easily pick up on any Craigslist section. You can get people that are making pedals, but they wouldn't be good enough to you because they don't have the Mike Fuller's name on it. Where you don't get it's all the same stuff. These circuits are all the same. Anything there's a Vero layout printed of it, it's going to be about the same thing, quality of what you would get if you're buying it from Full Tone. And as long as the guy knows what he's doing and he put it together with decent parts, you're not going to be able to tell the difference in audio quality. I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. If you've been doing this for a while, you understand. And another thing is, Randy, you seem like a smart guy. You know how to, you figured out how to use the punctuation to its fullest and be sarcastic, be passive aggressive, be snarky, be, sorry for the diatribe. Are you? No, you're not. You're completely being a dick in this, and you know I'm going to delete this. You think, oh, I'm going to delete it. No, I'm not. I'm leaving it up because you know what, dude? You are the one who look like a fucking huge tool. The few comments on my entire channel were shut down for a few years. It had nothing to do with Full Tone. I was attacked by a group of trolls. Do you think I care what anyone thinks about what I do? If you do, you're incorrect. I run a very, very, very small YouTube channel. It's my place. If I want to shut off the comments, then so be it. You commenting on Full Time in a snack time video says a lot about your character. Also, this channel doesn't have any content. That's you. You signed up for YouTube so you could lay into people in their comment section. Here's one. Go fuck yourself, pal.